Hey folks, Bill from Little White Dory here. It's been a while since I put out a video because I've been lazy, but it's winter here in New York. It's middle of January, and we've got really pretty good conditions out here for middle of January. It's probably about 40 degrees today, maybe a little more. Chickens are outside and enjoying the weather. They're probably going to head inside soon because it's starting to get dark. And in this time of year, they don't stay out late. It's a little windy here today too. Rained a lot yesterday. Probably got about an inch. Just a little update. We got the garlic from last year growing. It's kind of, I'm not going to expect too much from it, but it's growing. And I have more in the bed that we planted this year. It's not going to probably show up too well on the camera here, but if I zoom in, somewhere you'll see there's some green, some stalks. They're just sprouting, so they probably didn't grow as much as the stuff that I had last year grew by this time. And there's some little more. It was a combination of cloves and sea jewels or bulbules. Hello, girls. They're in here digging away. They were given this area, which got a lot of debris, kind of garden scraps thrown in here, just decaying, and they're enjoying digging through it. We just had Buffy, our Buff Orpington here, start laying again, so we got our first egg, I think 3 days ago, another one yesterday. We're hoping maybe we'll get another one today. Last year, it was about this time where all of a sudden they just all came online, so hopefully they'll come online again this year. All right, so as I walk around here and I dodge the dog bombs, as you can see, we have not made as much progress on this area as I would like. It's organized to an extent. Well, bless you. You sneeze again? He sneezed. But at least it's cleaned up. Let's see. So, Danny, my friend from Louisiana, my Cajun friend, or my friend that's Cajun, I don't know, whichever you are. I was talking to my friend Danny about a car that I own. It's a Toyota 4Runner. I'm going to come around this side over here and show it to you. Toyota 4Runner. Never had any accidents in it. Let me think about that. Yep, no accidents. I hit things, but no accidents. But it has a problem. It's a very good vehicle. It's got, a little ding on the side here like this. That might be one of the worst ones. I think there's a dent or two here and here from my butt when I was trying to get the trailer hitch on. Along the side over here, there's some scratches, but nothing major. No major problems at all as far as bodywork. But something went wrong, and you can see it right here with the paint. It's just like the clear coat blistered off, and it's not rusting. At least I don't think it's rusting. But you can see it's just discolored. Now, as I zoom back and I don't tell you about it, you might not even notice it. But it's true on the roof, too. You can kind of see that it's pitted. It's weird. It's like something got on it and ate away at the surface. But it's not everywhere. There's more up here. This actually might also be... No, what was I saying? Let me wet it. Yeah, it's probably a little dirt, too. It's not the cleanest as it is, but... if I can sort of show you as I zoom in, there's some just weird discoloration in the color. And, of course, I've never done the headlights with the silicone, so they look like crap, but they can be cleaned up. It's kind of a goofy vehicle. It's got the 4.7 liter V8. It's a full-time four-wheel drive vehicle. Yeah, it's not even locked. The inside is clean. I come in here, there's the driver's seat. I'm not a small guy, so if there's wear and tear, there's a little staining on the seat there. Original floor mats. And for those of you who don't have one of these things, I'm going to just show you something. It's a battery jump starting gadget. It's this big. It's not big at all. I'm going to take it out here. All right. It's in my hand. So how big is that? It's bigger than it's like a big cell phone, right? Maybe an inch thick and bigger, a little bigger than an iPhone 14 Max. But this thing with one charge Let me see if it tells you. Looking for the capacity on it. A 55.5 watt hour rechargeable battery at 12 volts. It gives you ability to have a starting current of 400 amps and a peak current of 1200 amps. All right. I've jump started this vehicle 4 times already. I don't remember if I charged it when I got it or if it was just whatever charge it came with from the factory. And it may have been fully charged when I got it. I don't remember. But I've only charged it once, and I've been using it to start this vehicle because the battery goes dead. It's just not a vehicle that doesn't drain the battery when it's not being used. It's always going to be draining, so it eventually goes dead. And I've put battery tenders on it, and it works. They work. You know, the battery tender works. The back seat, I don't know. Nobody's ever sat in the back seat, probably, so how bad could it be? You know? And then back here, we got the trailer hitch. It's got the class 3. No, back's not opening because it needs battery to get the latch to release. You can kind of just see as a tarp or something in there. It's fairly clean. But the question is, what's it worth? Is this vehicle worth the numbers that they talk about? It's a 2005. Here's the V8. Oh, I could even open this probably. Yeah. Oh, no, I guess I have to pull the latch. It's not unlatched. I'll come around this side. Let's check it out. It's only going on 6 minutes. It's not like I'm taking up your whole entire life. But let's see. If I pull that... Nope, that was the gas can. There it is. You know, so I don't have the keys on me, but it doesn't have a battery anyway, so about that. And let's see, we get in here. Here we go. So a little dusty, and you'll see that, you know, it would clean up pretty quickly. Just a hose and a little gunk or whatever you could clean these things with these days. But I've never had any leaks of any sort. Never had anything spill. You know, this is probably the worst part of it, is the crud that clogs the drain. But I clean this out once in a while. And so this is a 2005 Toyota 4Runner. The SR5 with a V8. The V8 is a 4.7 liter, 270 horsepower. That's not a lot for a 4.7 liter. So in some respects, it's a lot. But what they're getting out of that same displacement nowadays, it's not a lot. So, all right, I'm going to leave that alone. But, you know, everything is where it's supposed to be. Everything that I know of is in good shape. So the big question is, what's it worth? And should I sell it? Because here's the catch. I've got this vehicle over here, which is the Ford, let me get closer to it, you can see it. The Ford Transit Connect, which it's a goofy vehicle, but I like it. I wish it had a V8. It doesn't. But this is what I've got to pull. Now, this is I think it's an overall like 17 foot long, but only 7.5 foot wide. It's not a full-size camper. And it's under 3,500 pounds. So on a single axle in New York, you can't register anything with a single axle over 3,500 pounds. So the whole thing, dry weight, is well under 3,500. And, you know, add the water and septic and stuff like that, it could go up a little more, but it's not going to technically be over 3,500 pounds. So how do I pull this if I sell that? And part of the answer to that is I don't. I haven't used this in 3 years. And it's sad because it should be being used and not just rotting away here. But for now, it's going to sit here and rot away. And if I sell the 4Runner, then I have to figure out how do I move it. And what I would be looking to do is to move it to a campground and just leave it there as a seasonal and enjoy it by just driving the car. So we got the 4Runner. I've got these trailers. I've picked these things up for Songs and a Dance on Craigslist. These things can all be pulled by that van. The van, I think, only has a 1,500-pound capacity for towing. But this one might be rated for more, but I have another one that's even smaller. That's maybe 1,000 pounds. And of course, this I can't really take anywhere. This is, an agricultural trailer. But I've thought, well, can I make a package deal and sell the truck, a trailer, and disassemble this trailer, put it in that trailer, and sell it? Hey, what's the matter? Why are you barking? Yeah, he's just cranky. He wants to play. This one doesn't play. He's got a poker face. This is Hero. And this is Gumbo. Both Catahoula knockoffs. They're not real Catahoulas. They're just pretending. This one at least will chase the ball. But this one, the other one, doesn't at all. In fact, I think I got to go do a doggy patrol before I get into the house. So anyway, that's a quick look at the Toyota 4Runner. And, I suppose one of the things I could do is see if I can get a copy of that VIN number. That'll tell me everything I need to know about the vehicle. And then I'll go look it up and see if I can get a good estimate as to what the value is. Alrighty, folks, it's a beautiful day here in New York. A little cloudy, a little breezy, dry. Like I say, I think it's probably about 35 to 40 degrees probably right now, maybe a little more. Beautiful day. And unfortunately, as much as I feel like, God, it feels like I should be out here getting my gardens ready, it's too early. I can't do anything for another 2 months minimum. Alrighty, folks, another 12 minutes you can't have back. Look at this guy. He is such a happy, friendly little dog. I really like him. We call him Mr. Wiggles because he sort of wiggles in the middle, versus this guy who has no wiggle at all. This is Gumbo. He's 2.5. And the other one is Hero, who's about 1.5. Alrighty, guys, say goodbye. Adios.